Hello everyone, Penny here, and today I wanted to show you how to make a prayer pocket out of an envelope. And I have the envelope cut in half. I deleted. If you saw the video previously, before this one, then you'll see that process. And then I took, this is a graphite pencil, or actually a charcoal pencil, but it will leave charcoal on you, so I just kind of rubbed that off. But if you have a colored pencil, then you can use a colored pencil on the edges. This one I want to make more of a manlier one. So I've got a little calendar. You know those little desk calendars that you can flip? Well, I have this, and I really like this. And a certain person sends me these just about every month. So I'm excited. They send me because they know that I'm going to use it, right? They know that I'm going to actually use what the stuff, that the calendar, the dates and things. So I'm grabbing, sorry, I was grabbing actually a piece of cardstock or something over there so I could glue this down to make it more sturdier. So my pocket is here. I've outlined it just a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and stamp it before I put stuff in it because I always forget to do that at the end and then I can't stamp it well. So I'm going to stamp it like that. And then, of course, I'm going to sign it because I want to make sure that this person knows, if they ever want to come back on the Facebook page or something, who it's from, the artist. And this is the Junk Journal Ministry. You have to excuse my voice and the noise in the background. I'm super busy with teens and household chores. So you'll hear noisy stuff going on, plus my voice. The allergies in Kentucky is just not well right now. And then I'll just put Berea, Kentucky. So there we go. So I want to make this more of a manlier one. So I'm going to get my glue. I've got some stamps, leftover pieces from that little calendar. And I love this color. This is just a scrapbook piece. And I thought it would match it really well. And then I've got two stamps that matches what I need. But I want to make this thicker, so I'm just using just a piece of cardstock that was left over. You can use newspaper or whatever, but to make it thicker, a cereal board works. And you know what? I may just make it like a frame because that's really super pretty. So use what you got at home. You don't have to go out. Just recycle, repurpose, and you reuse, and you'll have tons of things that you can use for your prayer pockets, right? Okay, so now I am going to use, I think I'm going to use some colored pencils this time. And I kind of want to use a color, a dark one, but not so dark, And I'm just going to go around the edges. Now, that is if you don't have distressing ink. Okay, if you have distressing ink, then of course, or an ink pad or whatever, then you can do this, right? But if you don't have it, just use the pencil. You can even use shoe polish if you want to. Kind of make it a little bit grungier. You can use coffee and, on it as well, like just regular coffee, and let it dry. And it will work too, right? But to show you guys those that don't have the ink, you just use colored pencils or marker. Permanent markers work, right? On the edges, like I showed you, even a highlighter works. So I'm just coming in here, hitting and missing it, just to give it more of a frame, right? Just to give it more of a detail. Okay, so that's number one in, right? Now comes the journaling card. This is just a piece of scrapbook paper I can journal on. Then I want to add this. It has a place for some, this is jute rope. This comes from Dollar Tree. That goes there. Now I want to put a tag in. And I'm getting my book out because this is my book. I want to get a blank tag. If you haven't seen this book, this is my journal that I made for my prayer pockets when I make my prayer pockets. So I want to go ahead. I like these tickets. These are vintage. I think these are probably like Tim Holtz paper or something that I cut out. So I could use some of, yeah, this is just paper that I've cut out. So I could use some of those to make it more vintagey. And then, of course, I don't want to put any lace or anything like that. I do want to go and get a bookmark that's kind of like, here's one. This was sent to me, so I can use this one. It's more manlier. And then I really love greeting cards. So I can cover, 7 is God's number, so I like to use those. I think that's good for that. Oh, I do got some washi, and so I'm going to make a little collage. So this 3 pieces, 4 pieces, 5 pieces. I only put, and this will be 6 pieces, so I only put, like I said, I only put 7 pieces, and there's a reason. So I am just going to mark this up to define the edges a little bit. There we go. That's all I'm going to do. And then I like putting sticky notes in. Let's see if this one will be a good one. I might find a sticky note, but green one. This has got some blue green in it. Yeah, I think it'll be okay. I might do, sorry guys. I have all colors of sticky notes over here. I might actually do, ooh, this one would look better. So this time I'm going to, this is a sticky note, so I need to like leave a little bit of, so I'm going to line it up and leave a little bit at the top, right here at the top, because I kind of want to make it like a tab at the top. There we go. Okay, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is 6, so I need one more thingy, and that will be my tag. And get some more string, or rope. Okay, and to make this more interesting, work on this one. Give it a little bit of texture. You don't want to do too much because you can't melt them. Okay, so I've got some washi tape here that I really am going to try to use. And
Josh's garage.
so here is some washi tape. just to give it some dimension, just a tiny bit, not a lot, just enough. There we go. So let's get this arranged. Let me get all this out of the way. Now, if you weren't mailing them, you could add a paper clip and stuff to keep things closed. But, okay, so I kind of want to put this. I kind of like to stagger my stuff when I put them in there. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. There we go. And I may can put just a little piece just to give it some color. Tie everything in. Put some washi down there. So there we go. There's our more manly prayer pocket. Now, of course, I will put prayers in here. I will use my stamp on something and stamp it. It's got this one, the scripture, and I might stamp it on the back of this. This is Matthew chapter 12, verse 38. I think it's 12:38. Or, I'm sorry, my eyesight is not real good today. 11:38. There we go. Come back to me, all you that are related. So that is my scripture